in Unit 9, there's a section where it shows how the appraisal process, the property appraisal process is working. So is it very important for me to memorize all those steps? Or is it just something for me to understand?
There can be questions on that. So, for example, when you are a mortgage broker, you need to understand the appraisal process because that's one of the requirements that the lenders have. So, I was just talking to the bank today. So, appraisal is something. So, we're doing a construction mortgage, and like at certain stages, appraisal has to be done to, right? So, you need to understand it's a very important process in terms of actual practically doing it. So they would expect you to know that for the exam as well. So you don't need to, I wouldn't memorize, just like logically understand the steps. So don't try to memorize, just logically understand the steps. And then also, what's more important is the different types of appraiser, like different methods of doing appraisal. So, for example, I'm talking about construction mortgage. So, construction mortgage is based on construction costs, right? So
Yeah.
it will be the property value, the land value, plus the construction costs. So that's how the appraisal will be done for any new builds or for construction mortgage, right? And then there is another type of appraisal where it's comparable properties, right? So we'll take a look at similar properties in the neighborhood and how much they sold for. And based on that, the appraiser will come up with the price of the property, right? So that's the most common type of appraisal that you will see because most of the properties are not brand new. A lot of them where bank requires an appraisal will be older resale homes. And that would be where you need that type of appraisal where it's called comparables, right? So you're comparing different properties, similar properties in the same neighborhood and see how much they sold for. And based on that, there would be, adjustments done, which is plus minus, depending on, one property may have one feature, another one may have another feature. So they will do adjustments to make them equal. And that's how the property value will be done. So that's your comparables or direct comparison. Third one was an income producing property. So income producing properties, let's say somebody has a strip mall or a rental, right? A small apartment building, for example. So in this case, it will be based on the revenue that the property is generating or the income that the property is generating. So based on the rent, you will get a rate of return, all right, and cap rate. So based on the cap rate, you will come up with the value of the property. So those are the three main types. So you do need to kind of know what the differences are between those. But I wouldn't you don't need to memorize all the steps, but those are the main key ones. So I would you need to know those different methods, basically.